What is up, guys? It's Turbo here, and welcome to episode 66. This is going to be a rather long episode, over 10 minutes in length, and we have two games for you. One in the group stage of the Champions League against Basel, and another in the league against Swansea before our big match with Chelsea next episode. But yeah, we are at home to FC Basel. We got a narrow win away thanks to a Hatem Ben Arfa 90th minute goal in the last time we played them in the Champions League. And then following that, we will be playing Swansea in the league, like I said. Man United take on Everton on the same day. That will be an interesting match with David Moyes, of course, if he's still in charge of United at this point in time. But yeah, just quickly, guys, I want to say, I hope you all had a good Christmas. This video is obviously going to be uploaded after Christmas. I hope you had a good Christmas. I know I did. And I hope you guys have a happy New Year as well. That's coming in the foreseeable future. It's like less than a week away now, depending on when you guys are watching this video. But yeah. On to the video itself. We are playing our strongest team. Honda gets back into the starting lineup after coming on as a substitute in the last match. He tests the keeper with the first real chance of the game for Newcastle, but it was an easy save and we didn't get anything from the corner. Basel just unleash us. They go route one over the top straight away. They find a good ball into the box, and luckily Mignolet manages to come and claim it. But we weren't out of danger yet. And somehow, we scored the most comical own goal I have ever seen. Last time out in the Champions League, Moussa Sissoko scored the wonder goal against Bayern. Not Bayern, Borussia Dortmund. I definitely got my words wrong there, guys. I do apologise. Moussa Sissoko scored a scorcher against Borussia Dortmund. But, wow, nearly on hand to score another screamer. He scored the most comical own goal I've ever seen. But, well, what can we say? Own goals happen. We're 1-0 down and we need to go out and get a win. If we get a win here, it will pretty much seal qualification. Like, we've won all our games so far. Borussia Dortmund are actually bottom of their group. And Basel, right now, are second with 4 points out of 4 games. Oh, nearly there with Christian Taylor with the overhead kick. That would have been a lovely goal. 4 points out of 4 games. We have 12 points out of 4 games. So it just goes to show, I think we're already through. Like, no matter what, we're already through. Even if Basel win both of their games. But no matter. It's all to play for. We are going all out. And Lukaku scores a wonderful goal to get us back on level terms. It was a great run by Hatem Ben Arfa, delivering it back post to Christian Taylor, who fired it back in to the path of Romelu Lukaku, who just rose at the back post. Pretty much unchallenged. I mean, although the defender and keeper were in his vicinity, he pretty much rose unchallenged and headed that into the side netting to give us a 1-1, well, to restore the 1-1 scoreline. And then minutes later, pretty much straight from kickoff, he just walks us through the Basel defence and finesses one under the keeper to make it 2-1 to us. So, 2 goals in as many minutes for Romelu Lukaku. The number 24 manages to score and get us back in level terms. I mean, first on level terms and now to put us ahead. It really was a stellar performance from Romelu Lukaku in the first half, especially before the 40th minute mark. And all in all, the team were playing great. I mean, Sissoko was obviously unlucky with his own goal, but he in himself is playing beautifully. He's really is a team player, and he's developed into a great midfielder. I remember when we sold Kabay, he actually came to me. He said in one of the player messages, he said that he could fill the void left by Johan Kabay, and at the time I didn't trust him, but having played all the games that he has played, it really has proved that he is wonderful in that midfield, along with Yaya Toure in the CDM role. I don't think there's a better partnership. I mean, I'm yet to play with Ramirez in FIFA 14, but I'm told that he isn't all that he's hyped up to be. So I think personally that Moussa Sissoko and Yaya Toure in the middle are 2 of the best combinations I have ever known. How Honda scored that, I don't understand. But in the 68th minute, we have another goal to add to the tally. Kensuke Honda, I don't know how he stopped the ball, but then he just picked it up and fired it into the back of the net with just real calm and ease. Romelu Lukaku, of course, involved in the creation of this goal. A really good save by the keeper to deny him, and then Honda stops it by a slide tackle, beats the defender. Don't know what the keeper's doing in his own net. Side netting again. It really has been a game of wonderful finishes, hasn't it? Minutes later, Basel have another chance. Simon Mignolet this time forced into action. It's actually the first time he's conceded in a long while. But having said that, it's time for some changes. Bakuna and Dennings come on for my 2 wingers, and Dongu replaces the man, Romelu Lukaku himself. And the only reason that is because Lukaku came on as a substitute in the game against Everton. And it's ironic that he came on against Everton, isn't it? Because Everton was actually his old club. But yeah, he came on as a substitute, so he was tired. More so than the rest of the players. Honda nearly added a second to his tally, 4 in all, but it was not to be. One final chance here for us. As you can see, wonderful work by Remy and Dongu, but Dongu can't quite get there. And that is how the match will end, guys. I want to thank you all for watching this episode. Lol, I'm joking. There's still another game to come. I just wanted to see your reaction. Yeah, 3-1 to us. We get a good 3 points in the league. We scored all 4 goals. What can I say? But FC Barcelona are top, along with Schalke, Real Madrid are top, United are top, Juventus are top, Inter are top. What can we expect? Look at us. Look at us. Not this. This is a good group though. That'd be a good group to watch. That'd be a good group with all 4 teams potentially going through, especially Monaco down the bottom. I don't expect them to stay there. Group H. Obviously, PSG are dominating their group. Although, again, that's another group where all 3 teams can go through. Here it is. After 4 games, we are 12 points clear. Borussia Dortmund won against Saint Etienne, so they're also on 4 points. But with 2 games left, even if Basel or Dortmund win both of their games, they'll only be on 10. So we are secure. We have qualified in first place, and that is how good of a team we are as a unit. You know, to have won our group at such an early stage, only 4 games in, I'm going to go out and just say, right guys, I'm going to give my younger players a chance in the Champions League to show what they can do. And it'll be a good experience for them, because against teams like Saint Etienne and Borussia Dortmund, it'll be a real encounter to see what they can produce, you know. But having said that, we're back to the league, and again, I'm playing my slightly weaker team after the Champions League game midweek. It's time for a little bit of a rest for some of my players, but it was a mixed lineup. Bakuna comes back into the team for a first time in a while, really. He starts. Nice cut inside there. He fires a shot. The keeper does save it, but Dongu does really well to get onto the rebound and manages to put it into the back of the net in the 13th minute. So yeah, there's that. That's all good. A nice finish from Dongu as well. Nice to get him a goal. But well, it was really created by Bakuna. Good save initially by Michael Vorm, but well, it was nothing doing for Dongu, who had the tap in. Again, Dale Jennings here involved. He hasn't really started much along with Bakuna, but both of them are great players. He fires a shot that narrowly misses the far top corner. Unfortunately for him, it didn't quite go in. I think he sliced it a little bit, but it nearly went on target. The keeper wouldn't have done anything to get to it. He couldn't have. But yeah, we're 1-0 up, and we are definitely dominating. We are at home, and I expect more goals to come from this team. And it just goes to show the depth that we have in the squad, really. To have Champions League matches midweek, and then to go straight into the league at the weekend with a pretty much completely different starting 11, and to still produce consecutive performances. Not consecutive, what am I looking for? Consistent, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Consistent performances, and to always win, that's a good mentality to have in the squad. And it just goes to show what a great bunch of lads I have. But unfortunately, Swansea, well for them, Swansea missed there, and they really perhaps should have scored. Bonnie could have done a lot better to put it into the back of the net. Boney, of course, one player that I had in my FIFA 13 career mode with Sevilla. He was a monster for me back then. And I might consider buying him if I ever need a striker for one of my other teams. Maybe not for Newcastle, because I'm pretty solid on strikers. Bakuna, again, doing great work to get himself into the good position. Dongu ends up with the ball at the edge of the box, and the ref blows the whistle for half-time. I was just about to shoot. I don't think that's fair. But whatever. We'll take it. A 1-0 lead. We go into the second half. We start off perfectly. Again, Bakuna involved. He was definitely my man of the match for this match. And he nearly fires one into the bottom corner, but unfortunately his finesse shot was just wide of the mark. Alberto Pereira, another player who's been involved in a lot of the build-up play recently, he fires across into Shrela Amiobi. However, he can't direct his header goalwards, and the chance goes begging. Dongu from long range on the half volley, trying to have a shot. That would have been a really nice goal if it had gone in, but Hatem Ben Arfa, the substitute, of course, he came on to replace Bakuna. None other than Hatem Ben Arfa manages to finesse it around the keeper for the 2-goal lead in the 88th minute. Ben Arfa always scores when he comes on as a substitute. Like, don't get me wrong, he's normally one of my starting 11, but it just proves to me that, you know, when he comes on as a substitute and scores pretty much every match. I remember the Basel match, he got a late winner. I remember the what else was it? It was a match where we played one of the better teams in the league. I'm not too sure, but he got another late winner there. I apologise that I don't know the team name, but anyway, we get 3 points at home against Swansea. That's a good result for us. And then I obviously have Chelsea next episode. It's going to be good. They do lack discipline. I do say they do lack discipline, apparently. This is, you know, FIFA. They really seem to be struggling with their discipline right now. They look disorganised. We're getting too much staff. I don't know. We're supposed to make sure that we don't get distracted. It's just strange that manager be so critical. Blah, 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 blah. The media stirring up stuff again. Taking my comments differently. But Lukaku returns to face his former club, Chelsea. And we take on the top team in the league. It's going to be a battle of the top 2 of the league. We definitely have a gap between us and the rest of the teams in the group. I think last episode we were, it might have been 7, it might have been 9, something like that. I think it was 7, more like 7, yeah. 7 points clear, maybe even 8. Yeah, I think it was 8. 8 points clear from third place, and then Chelsea are just 1 point ahead of us. So it's definitely a case that us and Chelsea are the two top teams in the league, and we're going to be battling it out in the next episode to see who's actually the best team in the league and who could take an early advantage over their rivals. But having said that, if Chelsea win, they'll only be 4 points clear. If we win, we'll only be 2 points clear. So still within sight. It's not quite a 6-pointer yet, but it's still a very, very important match, and you guys will need to make sure you stick around for that next episode. Having said that, guys, it's nearly the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed watching. Like I say, guys, I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope you have a good New Year too. Have lots of fun. Make sure that you stick around and watch the rest of the videos. But yeah, Chelsea have lost. Chelsea have actually lost their game. So we are now 2 points clear of Chelsea, and we have to play them in the next episode. So now things stand differently. If they win, they're only 1 point in front. If we win, we get 5 points ahead at the top of the Barclays Premier League table. I hope you guys stick around to make sure you watch the next episode. It will be great. Hope you have enjoyed this one. Like I say, please like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And apart from that, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.